Hello, this is Wes Diskin with BaronGreenTeam.com and Baron Heating. Today I'm taking you through a house. I had a video as high design. This is even higher. This was nuts, and so much fun to design and so much fun to come back to and see. And this is a 10,000 square foot house. It originally had 4 tons of cooling, which was ridiculous as far as what it needed. We bumped that up to a total of 9 tons of cooling. Using Ductless and still the main system, but using the Ductless to boost all the zones. So in this case we had the 4-ton ducted system that went everywhere except for this apartment over here, which we added an RXS12 to. But it had ducting everywhere. It just couldn't keep the house cold. I mean, it was always just scorching in the house, trying its hardest, and the static pressure was bad and a lot of other things. So in this case, what I did is we are leaving that in place. So they still have a system that is operating on a central thermostat, sending cooling to all the zones. But what I'm doing is I'm using the Ductless to boost all those zones in the heavier use times. So this system can take care of the house all the way through the shoulder seasons, you know, where we start getting into a little bit of cooling in May, and we start ending that in September. But when we get into the main core of June and July, we are using the Ductless in those zones to recover what isn't quite getting there for the rest of it. So in this case we have a Daikin 3MXS, 4MXS, that's the 3's on top, the 4's on the bottom, and then we have a Coleman Echelon 16 SEER heat pump. Because the fact that this house is radiant heated, we also are going to be using the Ductless and the heat pump in the main core to manage the shoulder seasons, where we don't want to necessarily heat up the whole slab and everything, but just get some heat. It's a really good solution for radiant customers, the Ductless and everything. You notice we fabricated our own channel here, so that because it made more sense than to run a bunch of speedy channel. And the other part about the Coleman that was really attractive is that they had a lot of compressor failure due to the high static, etc. So we used that because of the lifetime compressor warranty on that as well. So there's that side of it, and I'll take you through the whole house. This will be a little longer one, and I'll take you. You can look at the outdoor unit on the apartment. Okay. So there's a high side mount. Okay. Oh, one thing I wanted to show you over here was just how we manage the condensate on this. Now again, these aren't going to be used for heating in freezing times, only in the shoulder seasons, in fall and spring. So this is where we block off the condensate drip lines and run our own condensate line down from the Ductless. Okay. So I'll take you inside. Now I don't have Ductless everywhere in the house. There is actually, the main floor is completely run by the standard system and the basement. So, actually I don't have any cooling in the basement at all, but I do have one head in the gym. So I'll take you there. Alright. So coming back here, we do have our one head there, okay? So that's out here. Then we'll head upstairs, and we did want some Wi-Fi control, so we used a Honeywell 8000 Wi-Fi, which I'll just show you real quick because it's fun what that looks like. Okay. And I'll show you the heads upstairs. Whew, lots of stairs. Okay, so in here we have this one. Something to note, a lot of times we can get up in the walls up to the attic. All of these came from above, but sometimes we have to have some channel just to make it work. So in that case we had a little bit there.
I'm sorry.
No worries. This room got really hot. Vaulted ceilings, etc. We had some attic space on a vault there, so we have a unit there. Fun. We have the grandkids' room here. So again, a little bit of speed channel, but clean. Okay. The next one, we had to run the line in the back here. So this is what this looks like in a soffit there. Okay, and we're going to clean that up. I'm trying to get the pump to behave. And then here's what this one's doing. We had this bonus area that was really hot. I mean, and there's no way to get to it. So what we did is we put this unit in the hallway and pointed in the right direction. That's going to do miracles for that one. All right. Now I'll take you out to the apartment real quick. And in this case, our air handler, everything's up in the attic there. All right. So the main part of this really was control. You know, when you have a house this big, this nice, being able to control it, like you do radiant heating because you want control. You know, all those things are based on that. Well, when you just have one furnace doing the air conditioning, that's not, your expectation in the heating isn't met by the cooling. And so this was a big part of that. And then this is that smaller unit that was in the apartment. That's out there. All right. So this is a, 3MXS, 4MXS, RXS12, and a Coleman 3.5 ton echelon heat pump system. And that's how you take care of a house and make it work retrofit wise. You notice there wasn't a lot of stuff running everywhere. I see a lot of stuff online where like lines are running everywhere. I was like, what the heck is going on? Really sloppy work. So this is how we do it. Thank you for watching.